Welcome back to the Deep Dive. Today, we're stepping into something a bit different, a special edition,
Yeah, this is the FaithFlow Campaign Series.
part of the FaithFlow rooted ministry. And honestly, the source material we have today, it tackles one of the heaviest and most silent fears in any election cycle.
It really does. We're looking at a book called Family on the Trail, Campaigning with Your Spouse and Kids.
And its mission seems so specific. It's about that gnawing anxiety that winning a public office might mean losing your connection at home.
Which is the terrifying thought.
Absolutely.
Yeah?
There's a flip book story that comes with it, Family First on the Trail, and it just captures this perfectly. It opens with this image of a candidate. He's stepping off stage to all this applause,
Right, and he looks to the front row for his family.
and his son's seat is empty.
It's a gut punch of an image. The text even describes a calendar packed with, 5 events a day? And just no space to breathe.
Anyone who's been on a campaign knows that feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Because like the schedule itself becomes the enemy. But what I like here is that the message isn't just try harder. It starts with, if you've ever felt that, you're not alone.
That's the starting point. And then the book itself, Family on the Trail, gets very, very practical.
Okay, so what is it really?
Well, it's interesting. It says explicitly that it's not a theoretical textbook. It calls itself a field guide.
A field guide. I like that.
Yeah, for the messy reality of trying to integrate public service with being a parent, with being a spouse.
It's full of actual tools, too. I saw something called the shared campaign calendar.
Right, with the color coding,
Hmm.
blue for campaign events, green for family time.
It sounds so simple, but I can see how powerful that would be.
It's visual honesty, isn't it? If you look at your week and there's no green on the screen, you can't pretend you're balancing things. It forces a conversation before the week even begins.
They also have something called the spouse scheduling cheat sheet and the launch bag plus curbside huddle.
A curbside huddle.
That one sounds a bit like a football play to me.
It kind of does, but it's really just a transition ritual. It's about taking 5 minutes in the car, right there at the curb, to decompress before you walk into your house.
Ah, so you're taking off the candidate hat.
Exactly. And putting on the parent or spouse hat. It protects the family from the stress of the logistics.
And this is where the faith part of FaithFlow really comes into focus. It's not just about time management. It's about stewardship.
Right. The book anchors itself in this concept of mission and margin. It even cites Mark 6.31, where Jesus says, "Come away and rest a while."
So the argument is that pausing isn't weakness.
No, it's actually framed as an act of worship, as a core responsibility.
I love that. They talk about Sabbath rhythms, like truly blocking out 24 hours for rest, and even kid civic engagement, which is about teaching service, not just the politics of it all.
It all connects back to integrity. The idea is you can't really lead well in public if things are falling apart at your own dinner table. It's about carrying the role wisely.
So how does this one book fit into the bigger FaithFlow system? I see there are other resources here.
FaithFlow is all about alignment, not performance. So this book connects to the FaithFlow Leadership Spiritual Gifts Quiz.
Oh, that's interesting. So the quiz helps you identify if you lead with care, truth, or structure.
Precisely. And if you know your family's gift, you can manage the stress better. If your family is structure-driven, a chaotic calendar is going to cause meltdowns.
So you lean heavily on that color-coded calendar.
Exactly. If you lead with care, you'll be more worried about how campaign attacks are hurting everyone's feelings. It helps you see where the pressure points will be.
It's like a whole ecosystem for emotional health. I even saw a companion song, Together We Stand.
Yeah, the lyrics are something like, "We pack up prayers and clipboards." It's designed for those car rides, just to keep spirits high.
And it brings us back to that slip book. The story resolves with a candidate actually blocking out Saturdays for, I think it was, pancakes and prayer.
It shows that boundaries are actually possible. It can be done.
It really can. And as we wrap up, there's a final blessing in the text that offers this sense of calm confidence.
It's a reminder that your home can stay a sanctuary, even in the middle of a campaign.
And that you don't have to carry this all alone. You don't have to lose yourself to serve well.
A powerful thought.
It is. So if any of this resonates with you, I'd encourage you to explore Family on the Trail when you're ready. And maybe something to think about today is, what does your own calendar say? Are you building something that helps you win, or something that helps you last? Thanks for listening to this deep dive.